because this entire thing will not come t raised to the power 3 by 4, but it will come at 3. Do this. Okay, put this. This is substitution method in integration. If I put this, I will differentiate and I'll get what? Differentiation of x raised to power minus 4 will be minus 4 upon x raised to the power 4. See how wonderful this is. This is 4 t cube and you have dt over here. This 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So you will have what? 1 upon x raised to power 5 dx. Just see how simply this question is getting solved now. Minus t dt. Now what I will do, I'll put this particular value over here. Dx, and please note this is x raised to the power 5. And this is dx. I'll replace it with this. I'll get what? Let me use the next pen of color. I. So this I will be equal to, so this minus will come out, t cube dt, this x raised to power 5 has been consumed already from here. Now please note 1 plus 1 upon x raised to the power 4, 1 raised to the power 3 by 4 will be t cube. Wow. So this t cube and t cube will get cancelled. Answer is simple, minus t. It is so simple. It eases up so many steps. And this t value from here, t value will be minus 1 plus 1 upon x raised to the power 4 raised to the power 1 by 4. Understood, kids? Just see now the options which are there. This minus wala option will be here. This option is 4. It requires a little bit of arrangement, which is x raised to power 4 plus 1 upon x raised to the power 4. So what do we understand in this? There are two question, solving trick, problem solving trick I have told you. Take this highest power of x. It is here. And don't take it t, take it as t raised to the power 4. It will ease up and release some time for you, which can use in your entrance examination solving some other question and improve your rank. That is the idea. So this is the first question. Have you understood? Okay, great. Let's do the second question now. This is it. It is also a similar kind of a question. What do we have over here? Let's only focus on integration. We have under root 1 minus x square. I have told you one thing, whichever is, having under root 1 by 3, root, whichever is having, this rational kind of a power. Okay. Take highest power of x. Take this x square outside. What will I have? This x square coming out of will become x coming out of square root, that I mean, right? ये तो आता है भाई सबको, x raised to the power 4 and this. See the wonderful thing which is happening here. The same concept is getting used. This will become x cube. Let me rewrite so that you have more clarity that we have 1 by x cube and we have dx. And over here, I have this 1 upon x square minus 1. So what will I take now? Substitution. I will take substitution as 1 upon x square minus 1 as equal to not t but t square. So as this under root goes out. If I do that and differentiate, I'll get minus 2 upon x cube. Sorry for my, a little bit of cold I have. So this is 2t dt. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled, kids. And this will be 1 upon x cube dx is equal to बच्चों minus t dt. This I'll place here. What will I get as a result? Let me use the space. So I'll get I is equal to minus, from where minus has come from here. In place of dx upon x cube, I'll put t dt. T dt. Correct? And what will be this value? This will be again one more t. So we will have minus t square का integration dt. Okay, so this is simple. This is minus t cube by 3. So we are through. I'll put values of t and add or embellish the result with constant of integration. So what I will have now? Minus 1 by 3. And I have over here, what is t square? So t, this will be equal to 1 by x square minus 1 raised to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is the result which needs to be compared with this to find, you know what? To find a of x and m. So simple. Let's do a little bit of, this LCM and a little bit of arrangement. This will become 1 minus x squared, right? Upon x squared raised to the power 3 by 2 plus c. Understood? Right? Let me, modify this and write it well. So what do we have? Now let me use another pen. Let me use a blue color pen and finally write the answer as I is equal to minus 1 by 3. This entire thing is raised to the power 3. So this when x square comes out of this bracket, this will become 3x cube. So this is my a of x. And we have over here under root 1 minus x square raised to the power 3. Why 3? Why not 3 by 2? Because 1 by 2 has been consumed in making this as under root 1 minus x square plus constant of integration. Now please compare. You will have what? A of x is equal to minus 1 by 3x cube. And what is the value of this fellow m, which will be equal to 3? And if I do this, a raised to the power x raised to the power m, this will be fourth, which is minus 1 by 27 upon x raised to the power 9. Is it difficult? No. How much time it is going to take? Maximum 90 seconds to 120 seconds. So please remember this. It will help you, right? So if it is clear, please confirm with me. Yeah, it is clear as it appears to me from the main screen. Now let me solve with you one more question. So we are two questions down in integration. My idea is to do four questions in indefinite, 4 to 5 questions in definite integration. Let's do one more question over here. This value I have to find out. I could, differentiate and get, that will be very cumbersome. So let me rewrite this again. This is integration of, this is the key 2x minus 1, which is here. And you will have cos x, right? This is 2x minus square. Please forgive my mistake. This is here. If I solve it, if I write it, it will be equal to 2x minus 1 ka whole square plus 5, which is I'm rewriting the stuff. This fellow is also nothing but, this is the trick. This is nothing but 2x minus 1 ka whole square plus 5. Oh, so this is same. Yes, this is same. So as I have told you, I'll put 2x minus 1 ka whole square plus 5 is equal to, what should I put? I have told you I'm sick of this. You know what? This is not x, this is cos only. So let me remove this. I'm sick of this under root, etc. So I'll put this as equal to t square. That has been the trick which I have been using and have been most of the time successful. So if I differentiate, I'll get this 2 because of this. And again, one more 2 I'll get if I differentiate 2x minus 1 into dx. This will be equal to 2t dt. From here, 2 and 2 cancel, bacho. So I'll get what? 2x minus 1 dx is equal to, please note this 2 is still remaining here. t by 2 dt. So this I will put here. This is dx. This I'm going to put here. 2x minus 1 dx is equal to t by 2 dt. So I'll put here my integration I will be equal to cos of t upon t. अरे तो wonderful हो गया, because this t will cancel and I don't have to use by part or anything like that. This is cancelled here. So I'll get 1 by 2 cos t का integration. As we are aware, cos t का integration is sin t. So I'll get sin t by 2, and t is nothing but under root of this. So my answer is 1 by 2 under root 2x square minus 1 raised to ka whole square by 5. So all these are square, my mistake, typo. It has become raised to the power 4. Please correct this. And here I have my answer as I is equal to 1 by 2 sine अंडर रूट. यदि 2x माइनस 1 रेज टू पावर 4 होता तो परेशान हो जाते हैं हम लोग. By doing it, you know what, expansion, binomial expansion, that was not needed. It was just a quadratic term or a square term. Plus C. So we are 3 questions down in this, and we have learned quite a bit or revised, how to do indefinite integration. Idea is to using method of substitution. Now one more thing which I'm going to tell you in the next question. This is a particular type of a question where you have sine x raised to power m and cos x raised to power n. Kids, always remember, if m plus n is equal to negative even integer, what it is, negative and also even. Yeah, if this is the case, then please note, substitution is going to be tan x is equal to t. I have to reorganize and put the substitution. This is known, this is to be revised, must be known to you on your examination day. Otherwise, we might struggle in questions like this. So if I have a question here which is saying it is actually a question of indefinite integration, put in the garb of this, because otherwise, students do what? They differentiate options and find out the answer. Let me write, bacho, this in terms of sine and cos. So first term over here is cos x raised to the power 2 by 3. And this is sine x raised to the power 4 by 3. And you're assured that if I take in the numerator, the power ka sum of powers is equal to minus 2 by 3 minus 4 by 3, which is nothing but equal to minus 2, which is nothing but negative integer. So I have to take tan x is equal to t. So how do I do it? It's a simple logic. Look at sine x ka power. Look at sine x ka power, which is 4 by 3. Divide everything which you have over here by, what should I do? This cos x should come. This should become, sine can become 10. So what I will do, I'll divide this both by, both matlab, both numerator as well as denominator, 1 upon cos square x. I will divide both by cos square x, and just see the way this will collapse into a manageable sum. अभी currently it is looking, क्या इतनी सारी irrational power है, etc, etc. This will become sec square x. This is also divided by cos square x, both numerator and denominator. What is the step here? Divide both numerator and denominator. Please note very, very carefully. By what? By cos square x. This is the key. So this is sec square x, and you have cos square x. So cos 2 by 3x will go away, and we will be left with here. Let me write one more step so that you don't have confusion while revising it, and this is correct. Uh, this is remaining of power of cos will tally with the power of sine. This is cos x raised to power 4 by 3. So this is nothing but, let me take a space here and use a different color. Now from here I know this I is equal to, which is simple now, pi by 6 to pi by 3, which is not a great deal. I know all those values of tan, and this will become tan x raised to the power 4 by 3. I will do what? Simple funda. I'll put tan x is equal to t. Tan x is equal to t. My lower limit will become 1 by root 3, and the higher limit or upper limit will be equal to root 3. So this integration, definite integration, will be 1 by root 3 to root 3, right? And I will have what? As tan x is equal to t, I know that sec square x dx, differentiating tan x, will be equal to dt. Wow! So the sec square x dx is equal to dt. So I'll do dt here, and this value I'll put at tan x raised, not tan t, because I've taken as t. This is dt, t raised to power 4 by 3. Look at this. If I did not know this, I'll find this problem very, very challenging to do. Now, this is a simple problem. This will become t raised to the power minus 1 by 3 upon minus 1 by 3, and it has to be evaluated from 1 by root 3 to root 3. So, if I solve it over here, I is equal to, it will be this minus 3 will come out, and I will have 1 upon t raised to the power 1 by 3, which has to be evaluated from 1 raised to power 3 to 3. Right, bachon? So this will become minus 3. The first term will be 1 upon, because this is under root 3. So this will be 3 raised to the power 2 by 3. Correct? And the next sum, which is here, minus, this will come upstairs. So this will be equal to 3 raised to root 3 will come up. So this value will be uh, root 3 raised to the power 1 by 3. So this is 3 raised to the power 1. This is 3 raised to power 2 by 3, and this value will be 1 upon 1 by root 3 raised to the power 1 by 3. Let's take a pause. There's so many 1 by 3. Please revise once again. 1 upon t raised to power 1 by 3. How it has become? Because minus 4 by 3 was here. Now let us write this answer and check which one of this is correct answer from here. I is equal to minus 3 is here. After that, we have the first term, which is 3 raised to the power 2 by 3 raised to the power, sorry, 3, this was 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 3 into 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 6. So we have here 3 raised to the power 1 by 6 minus, this value will become 3 raised to the power 1 by 6. Now my answer is clear that this first value will be minus 3 raised to power 5 by 6. Let us see, everybody base minus 5 by 6. This is my answer. The second value will be 3 raised to power 7 by 6. Why I am slowing down a little bit over here? I just want to pause and do my correct answer. There is no fun in messing it up over here. If you mess it over here, what is the funda? You have invested the time, you know the concept, still you have marked a wrong answer. So these are the 2-3 tricks which I have told you in this. Now let us go to definite integration. Right. So please remember the type of questions which we have done, the way we move forward into those questions. We need to revise our different kind of substitution. Two of the substitution which I have told you, taking highest power effects from a some expression which is having different powers of x, and also in bracket you have some 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, etc., etc. The second one, if you have combined power of sine and cos x, yeah, added power of sine x and cos x, बच्चों negative even number, then take tan x is equal to 2. I'm sure you know all these things. Chalo, let's do this question. Here I will use this property which is 0 to a, या a to b, fx dx is also same as a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. I'll use this property here. So let us say, let us first resolve this a little bit. I is equal to 2, 4. I know what, that this can be written as 2 log x from my logs topic. I've taught you that. And this is nothing but 2 times log 6 minus x or x minus 6, whatever I would like to say. I would say this as 6 minus x ka whole square. So this is this. How did I write this? Because this is nothing but 6 minus x ka whole square. So this 2 will come out. This 2 will get cancelled from both the sides. So we have 2, 4 log x upon log x plus log of 6 minus x dx. Now I'll use this property. So I'll write I is equal to, जरा ध्यान से देखेंगे, 2 to 4, you know, most of you will be knowing this who are reviewing this lecture. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 minus x upon log x plus log 6 minus x. अच्छा, तो अब क्या करें? Add these two. Let me use a different color of pen. If I add these two, I'll get 2i. 2 to 4. Since denominator is same in both the addition, I'll get log x plus log 6 minus x upon log x plus log 6 minus x dx. So this value will be 2 to 4, 1 dx. So this value will be equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to, see how simple is this? So definite integration, the properties of definite integration, of course, makes a hell lot of a difference, while solving the problem. Properties of definite integral used to make this into solvable integral, which has come to this. This is actually nothing but, understood all of you? Please remember. I'm sure you know this. Let me see my students. What are they saying? Oh, they've got it. Chalo, next. Let us do the next question. Slightly difficult. But here I'll use again one more property, the same one in a different format. 0 to a fx, which is the same actually, saying b has been replaced by 0. This is 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Let us say this is I. So I will also be equal to 0 से pi by 2 sine cube of pi by 2 minus x. And here, this will be sine pi by 2 minus x, bachon, and this will be cos pi by 2 minus x dx. Now, what will be this value I? This is also I, by the way. This will be 0 to pi by 2. ये क्या हो जाएगा? ओ cos cube x. और ये क्या हो जाएगा? Cos x. और ये क्या हो जाएगा? Sin x. But cos x plus sin x is same as sin x cos x. So what will I do? I'll add these two. I'll add these two. Adding, we'll get what? We get 2i. तो आसान है, i plus i. यहाँ क्या होगा? The right hand side में sin x cube x plus cos cube x will get added. अच्छा, अभी नहीं हुआ, क्यों? बिकॉज इट इज नॉट cos cube x sin x. बट ठीक है, I know what? I know the formula of a cube plus b cube, right? I'll use that. What is that formula? Let me revise it with you. A cube plus b cube is nothing but a plus b. याद आया? A square plus b square minus ab. So same thing I'll use here. So I'll get 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin x. ध्यान से देखना बच्चों. Plus cos x into sin square x plus cos square x minus sin x cos x. This is so simple, no? Upon sin x plus cos x. ये तो आसान है यार, कट गया, ये तो बहुत ही अच्छा हो गया. और एक चीज और हो गई, sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. No? Everybody knows this यार, come on. So this is 1. That is easy. That's easy peasy. This is sin x cos x dx. Okay, so this is it. So 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2 1 dx minus 0 to pi by 2 sin x cos x, which can be written as sin 2x by 2. Yeah, forget about it, yeah. Why should I do this? Unnecessary trigonometry. Let us say sin x is equal to t. For solving this is also a process. You could take sin x is equal to t. So cos x will be equal to cos x dx will be equal to dt. ये तो बहुत ही आसान है यार, मजा आ गया. और साथ में lower limit will be equal to 0 and upper limit or higher limit will be equal to 1. So what it will be now? 2i is equal to, the first one is simple, pi by 2 minus 0 to 1. अरे वाह. And sin x की जगह t dt. Right? If I solve it further, I'll get pi by 2 minus t square by 2. So this value will be 1 by 2. So what is the answer I am getting? I am getting, let me write here with the blue pen. I am getting 2i. I have the space 2i is equal to pi by 2 minus 1 by 2. So I will be equal to pi minus 1 by 4. This is my answer. Understood, everyone? Clear? So this is the second question of your definite integration. Right? Clear? Then let's try one more question, which is here. Oh, okay. So how do we do it? This question tells us the concept which we are going to use, the property that a to b fx dx can always be written as a to c. And we use this when the function changes its definition from left to right of c. If that is the case, especially in case of mod or in case of, greatest integer function, etc., we will use this. So first of all, let us analyze this. 1 minus x square ka mod. What is this? This will have three values. First value will be 1 minus x square. ये कब होगी? Multiplied with minus 1 when x will be less than 0, less than 1, sorry, or x will be greater than 1. Both time it will be 1 minus x square minus 1. It is simple. You don't have to do, all the number line, etc. If x is greater than 1, this will be negative 1 minus x square. So mod will be multiplied with minus 1. If बच्चों x is less than minus 1, then again that situation. एक बीच की रेंज बाकी है. What is this is minus 1. एक बीच की रेंज बाकी है. क्या बाकी है? -1 से बड़ा और 1 से छोटा. this value will be 1 minus x square into plus 1. So let us rewrite this, which I have written here. Let us rewrite this. What is my fx equal to? X square minus 1 when x is less than minus 1. When x is less than minus 1. And when x is between बच्चों minus 1 to 1, then I will write it as 1 minus x square. And when x is greater than 1, I will write this as x square minus 1. ये क्यों कर रहे हैं सारा झमेला? इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि यदि ये नहीं करेंगे, then we cannot solve this. Now, what do I do? This I will be written in three pieces. Minus 2 to minus 1. ये कौन सा portion है बच्चों? First one, where x is less than minus 1. So I will replace this mod by 1 minus x square dx. Wonderful. The second place is minus 1 to plus 1. इस जगह पे क्या लिखेंगे? 1 minus x square dx. इतना आसान. सही है? After this, when 1, 2, 3 I have to evaluate, I will write. अच्छा यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने गलत लिख दिया है. Let me correct it. We'll write x square minus 1. Here also, बच्चों, we'll write x square minus 1 dx. Is it simple? Okay. Then we will evaluate this. The first one will be x cube by 3 minus x, and the value is from minus 2 to minus 1. किसकी values हैं? ये x की. The second fellow is x minus. अच्छा, ये बदल गया है. हाँ, इसीलिए, वरना गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. ध्यान देंगे इसमें. -1 और ये +1. The last one will be x cube by 3 minus x, and what is the range? 1 to 3. Now let us solve, and let us solve in red or maroon. This I का value, the first one में एक bracket बनाया, -1 लिखा. This is -1 by 3. फिर +1 लिखा, फिर माइनस लिखा, फिर -8 by 3 लिखा, फिर माइनस की जगह प्लस लिखा, +2 लिखा. ओके, यहाँ पे क्या क्या करते जाते हैं प्रोसेस, डरेंगे नहीं बिल्कुल भी. यदि कुछ गलती होगी तो बाद में सुधार लेंगे. 1 - 1 by 3 लिखा, माइनस लिखा, -1 लिखा, फिर लिखा +1 by 3. आ रहा है धीरे धीरे, बट लेंथी सम है, डोंट वरी. यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे? पहला ब्रैकेट बनाएंगे, x = 3 लिखेंगे, विच इज 27 by 3, -3 लिखेंगे, फिर माइनस लिखेंगे, फिर लिखेंगे बेटा लोग 1 by 3 -1. It's not difficult if we follow the procedure correctly. This is 2 by 3. This is minus of -2 by 3. Simple, कोई पंगा नहीं है. This is 2 by 3. Oh, this is minus of -2 by 3. तो ये पहली दोनों वैल्यूज बराबर है. 4 by 3 plus 4 by 3, 8 by 3. तो 7 by 3 और 1 by 3 तो नहीं होगा. लग रहा है 28 by 3 होगा या वो होगा. देखते हैं क्या होता है. 9 minus 3, which is 6. फिर इसमें क्या बचा? minus of 2 by 3. So let us now add. This is 4 by 3 plus 4 by 3 प्लस 6 को लिख लें 18 by 3, इजियर रहेगा, प्लस 2 by 3. तो कितना हो गया? 20, 4 28, 28 by 3. It is so methodical, but it will take time. So be careful if you're doing this sum in your entrance. It will take 3 to 4 minutes, 3 minutes to crack it. देखने में आसान है, but it will take time. Okay. Now let us do one more question. This one. Okay, this is simple. You have to use partial fraction and write this as alpha 2, alpha plus 1. Write chotu first and then in denominator में छोटा, and then write this. Or you can say कि भाई overall यदि denominator छोटा लेंगे तो वैल्यू बड़ी होगी तो हमारी पॉजिटिव वैल्यू आएगी. That's how we will do it. And dx. और बाहर क्या आएगा? 1 by 1. उसकी कोई चिंता नहीं है क्योंकि इन दोनों में डिफरेंस 1 है तो 1 ही रहेगा, कोई इशू नहीं है. So let us now speed up. Let's write ln x plus alpha minus ln x plus alpha plus 1. This is simple. This is integration complete. And we have values from here alpha plus 1 to alpha. This is cool. ln x plus alpha, yeah, alpha plus x upon x plus alpha plus 1, which is cool, no problem. And here it is अल्फा कहाँ से कहाँ तक x की वैल्यू अल्फा एंड अल्फा प्लस वन. सो पहले एक ब्रैकेट बनाए जिसमें अल्फा प्लस वन लिखे. बच्चों दिस इज अ वेरी गुड टेक्निक. दिस विल बिकम अल्फा प्लस वन अपॉन अल्फा प्लस अल्फा प्लस वन. ये पहला ब्रैकेट हो गया. दूसरा ब्रैकेट लिखें बच्चों जहां पे x की जगह अल्फा लिखेंगे. दिस इज अल्फा अपॉन अल्फा प्लस वन. So this is a value of I, this is value of I, this is value of I, this is value of I. This is equal to ln 2 alpha plus 1 upon 2 alpha plus 2 minus ln थोड़ा सा कर लें 2 alpha upon 2 alpha plus 1. If I solve it using the log property, I'll get I is equal to ln. What will I get? I'll get 2 alpha plus 1 ka whole square. And I'll get this value over here, bachon, which is 2 times alpha plus 1, which is 2 alpha, into 2 alpha, right? And this is equal to log 9 by 8. From here, I'll get 2 alpha plus 1 ka whole square is equal to 9. And from here, I'll get 2 to 4, that is 4 alpha into alpha plus 1 is equal to 8. That means alpha into alpha plus 1 is equal to 2, right? From here, now I'll put these values which will satisfy. I am not going to solve entire thing. If I put 1 by 2, it will not satisfy. If I put minus 2, it will satisfy. Minus 2 is the answer. Minus 2 इसमें put करो, minus 3 का whole square इसमें minus 2 put करो, minus 2 into minus 1, 2, this is the answer. There is no fun in solving this. Please don't solve it. Okay? If you solve by using quadratic etc, you're wasting your time and you'll get confused also because one value will come as alpha is equal to 1. So don't do it. Use options. Options hai bahut sahi hai. So please keep on using your options correctly. And let me do this problem, last problem for you. This is a very, very good problem. You have done minus a fx dx. This has two values. Everyone knows. I'll tell you three values. 0 when it is an odd function. Odd function matlab f minus x is equal to minus of fx. This is equal to 2 times 0 to a fx dx. Everybody knows this. When it is a even function, that is f minus x is equal to fx. That will also get used, bachon. There is one other thing. When it is neither odd nor even. Which is the case? Neither odd nor even. Which is the case which is lurking here? This is neither odd nor even. If that is the case, then please use this. This value will become equal to minus a to a f of a minus x dx, which in short can be written as, which this is a lifesaver, I am telling you, f of minus x dx. This is the third one which all of the students do miss and make a mess of doing this question. The same question is here. I'll take I is equal to minus pi by 2, pi by 2. I'll rewrite this phrase. Sine square x बचा upon 1 plus 2 raised to power x. लिख लिया फिर से. अब क्या करेंगे? I'll use this problem. Because this is same as will not get changed if I replace x with minus x. So I'll do that. I'll write second I. Second I matlab I. No. I'm saying as I used to do FA and FA minus x. Similarly, I'll do here. Second I I'll write, which is minus pi by 2, 2 pi by 2. And this will be sine square minus x. And this will be 1 plus 2 raised to the power minus 60x. Now see the magic. This is equal to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 बच्चों. अब स्क्वायर है तो ये साइन स्क्वायर एक्स ही हो जाएगा क्योंकि माइनस साइन एक्स होगा उसका स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. दैट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. दिस इज 1 प्लस 1 by 2 raised to power x. एक स्टेप और टेक एलसीएम and this you can write as minus pi by 2 pi by 2 2 raised to power x upstairs, that is numerator, and this is wow. Why? This denominator and this denominator is same. Similar तरीके से ना तो 2i कर देंगे दोनों को जोड़ देंगे डिनोमिनेटर तो सेम ही आ जाएगा which is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 and ऊपर you will have sin square x plus 2 raised to power x sin square x. ये तो मजेदार है बट इसे क्या अचीव क्या किया है अभी देखना अभी समझ में आएगा. बड़ा फाइनल रिजल्ट पे जा रहे हो प्रोसेस पे नहीं फॉलो कर रहे हो. देखो क्या रिजल्ट आया मजेदार. साइन स्क्वायर एक्स कॉमन ले लो. चलो ले लिया. 1 प्लस 2 रेज टू पावर. अच्छा इसका क्या मतलब हुआ. 1 प्लस 2 रेज टू पावर एक्स कैंसिल हो गया. अरे ये तो बड़ी ही सिंपल प्रॉब्लम हो गई. माइनस पाई बाय 2 से पाई बाय 2 साइन स्क्वायर एक्स डीएक्स. Understood? So now let me take black pen and come to the final closer of this question. I have got this equal to I equal to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. अब बच्चों दिस साइन स्क्वायर एक्स इज अ इवन फंक्शन. कौन सा फंक्शन है ये वाला फंक्शन. तो अब ये प्रॉपर्टी यूज कर लेंगे. 2 लिख देंगे 0 से पाई बाय 2 लिख देंगे साइन स्क्वायर एक्स डीएक्स लिख देंगे. तो लिख सकते हैं इसमें क्या है. फिर उसके बाद आप पाई बाय 2 वाली प्रॉपर्टी फिर से यूज करेंगे. दिस इज आई एक बार और आई लिख लेंगे. दिस इज 0 से पाई साइन स्क्वायर एक्स की जगह कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स हो जाएगा. कैन एनीबॉडी टेल मी व्हिच प्रॉपर्टी आई हैव यूज्ड. आई हैव 0 to fx dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x. इतना आसान है ये प्रॉपर्टी का गेम है. सब कुछ सॉल्व हो गया. इन दोनों को ऐड कर दो. कुछ सॉल्व नहीं किया कोई इंटीग्रेशन नहीं यूज किया मैंने. 2i इज इक्वल टू 2 कॉमन और ब्रैकेट में क्या आ जाएगा देखना. एक आब्रा का डाबरा चमत्कार. साइन स्क्वायर प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स इज इक्वल टू 1. अरे ये तो सॉल्व हो गया. 2 काट दो. i इज इक्वल टू पाई बाय 2. अरे वाह आंसर फिनिश्ड डन. जीत गए गेम. दैट इज हाउ इट नीड्स टू बी डन. अच्छा एक चीज हमने शायद मिस की बेटा. हाँ नहीं मिस की. ये 2i था ये मिस कर दिया. यहाँ पे 2i था तो ये भी 2i होगा बेटा. लोग अभी गलत कर जाते हैं. ये भी 2i होगा. सो दिस विल बी 2 into 2 4i. This 4 will get cancelled here. So 2i will be equal to pi by 2 and my answer will be equal to pi by 4. देखा एक बार नजर मार ली और हमें याद आया कि भैया ये 2i है ये I नहीं है. So I have got my question correct. Thank you very much. Be careful. Do your properties in definite integration and do your substitution in indefinite integration. I'm sure you'll not get very tough question in that. You'll get a simpler question and you will get your at least 3 plus 3, 6 marks if indefinite and definite both come in your examination of UG Entrance by IIM B. Okay, all the best. Prepare well. Right, this is the last session which I am having in this particular module which I have prepared for you. I have enjoyed it. Thank you bacho. I think you would also enjoy it and get benefited from it. Signing off from these live classes for this particular program. Live classes, or I should say YT classes. Okay, thank you very much. This is Sharad Avasti from Career Launcher. So please join in Career Launcher, take test series, do very well in your life. Bye bye. Take care. I'm ending my stream. Thank you very much.